Have you ever imagined an army made of children? No weapons, no trained soldiers, just faith and a cruel fate. This is the story of the Children's Crusade, one of the most disturbing episodes of the Middle Ages. Today, you'll discover how thousands of young people were led to march, believing they would free Jerusalem, but ended up enslaved, dead, or simply vanished. Stay with me until the end. This one will shake you. In the 13th century, Europe was a broken place. Famine, cold, wars, disease, and amid it all, a divine promise. Free Jerusalem in God's name. The Crusades were already known. Kings, knights, and monks had gone before. But this story was different, because it didn't start in castles. It started in villages, with children, yes, children, and a faith that grew out of despair. In a world without hope, joining a holy mission seemed like the only way out. And that's how it all began. They came from everywhere. France, Germany, Italy. Boys and girls aged between 8 and 14. Many believed the sea would part for them, like in the miracle of Moses. They had no weapons, not enough food. But they had something powerful, blind faith. Led by child prophets like the French Étienne or the German Nicholas, they claimed to have visions of Christ, and no one questioned them. Quite the opposite. Many parents let their children go, some hoping for a miracle, others simply because they couldn't feed another mouth. Days turned into weeks, feet ached, clothes tore, but they kept going, singing, praying, marching. The world watched and didn't understand. Some helped, others mocked, but no one stopped them. At night, they slept under the stars. By day, they faced hunger, cold, and fear. Still, they believed. They believed they were about to change the world, and that faith was all they had. When they finally reached the Mediterranean came the promise. Italian merchants offered ships. "We'll take you to Jerusalem." It was a lie. They boarded, believing they were close to the Holy Land. But they were taken far away, sold as slaves in North Africa. Others simply vanished at sea. Shipwrecks, attacks, silence. Jerusalem never came, only the end and forgetfulness. A few managed to return home, skin and bones, silent, scarred. Most never came back. Parents wept, villages mourned, and the church stayed silent. The story was buried, recorded by a few, but never forgotten by those who saw their children leave. And now, the question, what does this story have to do with you? More than it seems. Because sometimes, we also follow ideas that seem too good to be true. Has that ever happened to you? A trend, a movement, a charismatic leader, and in the end, you realized it only led you away from yourself? The Children's Crusade is a warning. Faith without awareness is danger. Hope without wisdom is illusion. And following blindly can come at a high cost. So I ask you, have you ever felt like you were marching in life without knowing exactly where to? Have you ever believed too much in someone or in an idea and lost your way? If so, take a breath. It's okay. We all make mistakes, We learn, we grow, but we only grow when we have the courage to look back and understand the journey. And that is what you just did here. The Children's Army didn't free Jerusalem, but it did free a harsh truth. Faith has immense power, but it must come with awareness, critical thinking, and a love for truth. When you unite faith with wisdom, no one can fool you, not even the world's best speech. If this story touched you, leave a comment below. Which part moved you the most? Have you lived through something similar? Let's talk. I read everything. And if this video made you think, hit like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Here, every story is more than a lesson. It's a mirror. And if you, like me, believe that history can save us from repeating mistakes, turn on notifications, because the next story might just change yours.